Turning our attention to the Capitol, where President Trump is facing impeachment for the second time. Joining us now is political science professor Dr. Casey Dominguez from USD. Dr. Dominguez, let's get right to it. Today, the House is expected to vote on a 25th Amendment resolution, and tomorrow we're hearing they're going to vote on an impeachment article. Can you explain exactly what these votes are and what it means for the impeachment process?
So the 25th Amendment allows for the how to deal with the president in the case of a disability, and allows the vice president to become president. And so what the House is asking for today is they're passing a resolution asking the vice president to declare the 25th Amendment. This is not an actionable item for the House. This is not something that Congress can do. Congress cannot invoke the 25th Amendment. Only the vice president and a majority of the cabinet can. And so this is a precursor, I guess, to the action that the House of Representatives is constitutionally empowered to take, and that is to charge the president with an offense against the Constitution, treason, bribery, or high crimes and misdemeanors, after which a trial would be conducted in the Senate.
Well, we've seen it before, and it really has taken quite a long time. President-elect Biden's inauguration is in just 8 days. Have other impeachments been done this quickly before? And can the Senate convict him after he leaves office?
Well, because impeachment against presidents has been used so rarely, there aren't that many cases to look at. But actually, if we look back to the 19th century, we can find examples of both. So the impeachment of Andrew Johnson happened very quickly. I think it was within a couple of days after he violated the Tenure of Office Act, which was the act that he was accused of violating in his impeachment charge. And so the House has acted quickly in the past. And also, if we look back to that same time period, President Grant's Secretary of War was accused of corruption, and he resigned before he was impeached. And so after he resigned, he was still impeached by the House, and then he was tried by the Senate. So we do have that precedent for impeaching and trying in the Senate an executive branch official who has left office.
So if the president does pardon himself, he could actually still be impeached at that time, is what you're saying? The pardon power actually has that specific exception that the president has the power to pardon except in cases of impeachment. Well, would the impeachment and possible convictions prevent him from running once again in 2024? I know he's mentioned that before, so.
Yeah, no, every impeachment charge wouldn't necessarily do that, but this particular impeachment charge that has been drafted has a clause in it that bars the president from running for re-election. In order for that to take effect, he would have to be convicted by 2/3 of the Senate.
Dr. Casey Dominguez, thank you so much for your time and, of course, your insight. We do appreciate it. These are interesting times, so we're just all trying to break it down. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.